In this video, we're going to look at why topics are more important than keywords when creating content that gets to the top of Google. If you want to create top ranking content today, you have to focus on topics instead of on keywords. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and why it works and the kinds of hundreds of keywords you can rank for by just creating one piece of content instead of focusing on a single keyword only. So this is an example I found on the internet. It's about washing your dog. I've looked up how to wash your dog. And this is one of the top posts, but one of the least powerful websites in the top 10. So I just wanted to show you how weaker websites can rank in the top 10 if they provide really good, useful, in-depth content. So this particular post on washing your dog, if we scroll down, the actual title doesn't even say how to wash your dog. It says a head-to-toe guide to washing your dog. It answers the same question. It actually solves the user's problem. That's what they're looking for, but the actual title doesn't necessarily have to have the keyword. I always suggest trying to have it in there to push Google to put you in the top, but you don't always have to have it, and this is an example of that. So if we scroll through and have a look at the subheadings that they're using, and you should always break your content into H2s and H3s, subheadings and sub-subheadings. They've got shampoos and conditioners, where to bathe your pet, the techniques you need to use, how to get the basics down, the actual washing process, and how to deal with smelly dogs. You might also want to add in the drying process or cleaning up to make it a really crazy, in-depth, longer post. I would actually go deeper than this. But you can see here they've got a fairly comprehensive post. It is lacking images and videos. That's something I would definitely add, and I think could boost them in the rankings, is making it even more comprehensive with some more links to external guides and resources. But they've done a pretty good job of succinctly solving that problem without focusing on the keyword. And if I actually look for the keyword on here, how to wash your dog, it doesn't even come up. They have not even got the keyword in here once. That's not to say you shouldn't. I recommend having the keyword in a couple of times, at least in the heading, the URL, maybe the first paragraph, and that's really about it. As long as you're solving the problem, answering the user's question, creating comprehensive content, you can actually rank today really, really well. So that's just a really simple lesson for you guys, is create awesome content, break down your content, find the most relevant subtopics that you need to address. Think logically what someone's actually looking for. Don't just blast your content out there without planning it. Break down your content, plan it out, get those sub keywords that you want to look for. So how you can do that is you can go into Google Keyword Planner, or the tool that I love using. If you've watched any of my videos, I use this tool all the time. It's KW Finder, and I'll put a link below the video if you guys want to take a look at that. And I've put in here how to wash your dog. That's the keyword I was looking for. And what you can do then is you can start to scroll through and see what kind of subtopics you might want to cover in your post on this particular topic. So you'd go through and have a look. So it's mentioning shampoos in here, obviously. We can do some filters and break things out, exclude things. So if we type in shampoo here, we can see what people are talking about shampoos. That might be another post. You want to write an even more detailed guide on choosing a shampoo, but you at least want to touch on that in the washing post, and then have a separate post on shampoos, whether you can use human shampoos, that kind of thing. Bathtub, you want to see if that's included in here. That's probably in here somewhere. Whether to use a bathtub or whether to do it outside with the hose. All of these kinds of things you can just sort of scroll through. And actually, I must admit, Keyword Planner is better at grouping keywords into groups, add groups. So it's not bad to actually use Keyword Planner as well. If I actually quickly jump into there, and I'll show you how that's actually useful to use as another tool as well. It doesn't give you the data that KW Finder gives you, but it certainly gives you a good idea. We can type in how to wash your dog, And this tool always has problems, which is why I really don't like it. Keeps breaking all the time, but don't know how many years I've used this from. It always says I'm having a problem. So we want to go into the ideas section here, and you can see they've started to break it down in here, and we'll see again shampoo, bathtub, grooming, shower. So you can start to see here, you can get some ideas for some subtopics or even other posts, which you can do later and help create your topic-driven content. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is that particular post is ranking for a whole bunch of keywords because they've written on the topic. So rather than focusing on just the one keyword, writing an in-depth topic-based piece of content, you actually start to rank for hundreds of keywords. And these guys are ranking for over 300 keywords on this post. And you can see in here, pet washing, clean your dog, wash your dog at home, bathe your dog, how to wash your dog, how to bathe your dog. It's coming up for all sorts of different stuff. And actually I can't get all the information here because I have the base plan. I'm only getting the top 20. But we can see it's getting a lot of sub keywords in here that's really, really useful. And you can get this data also from Webmaster Tools Search Console. If you haven't registered for that, you can have a look at the video I have on that as well, how to hook up your website to Search Console. And as your post starts to rank, you'll start to see it coming up for more and more data in Search Console, which is the same data as this more or less. And you can see what you start to rank for, and you can even tune your blog posts to better focus on the topics that Google is starting to rank you for, so you can rank even better for those as well. So this is just a broad video to show you guys you want to write in-depth posts and topics that cover broad keywords, not just one keyword, and you want to group your keywords together in one main post and write on that instead of focusing on individual keywords per post. Of course, you want a main keyword that your topic is about, but it's not as important as it used to be. It only needs to be in the post a couple of times, or even potentially not at all, but try and get it in there a couple of times and you should be good to go. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you're having any trouble with any of your posts in the comments, if you've got any questions about how to structure posts or any actual positive results you've had as a result of doing this kind of stuff. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.